Thank you for joining Tea with Tash. Today I'm going to be making pork chops and chicken breast. Now, my partner does not like pork chops. He cannot stand them, so I'm making him chicken breast. But I'm going to show you how it gets seasoned and all that good stuff. So, I'm going to put my pork chops, which will take a little longer because I did ask my assistant to heat my oven, but my assistant seemed to have forgot, so I've got to put pork chops into a cold oven. But that's fine. So, sorry about the noise. Right. Now, I'm going to open the pork chops first. Look how delicious they look. Right, just going to open them first, get them going. If anything, I can finish them in one of my air fryers. I've got a bowl of soapy water over there because you need to wash your hands. Look how thick, juicy these are. So, 3 of them are going in. You don't want the blood, that's disgusting. Right, that can go in the bin. What I do need to do is get a pot of boiling water so that I can do 1 thing of broccoli. So, let me fill this up. I'm going to season my pork chops and then I'm going to chuck them in the oven and show you what else. It is a cheap dinner because everything is pre-packaged, but you know what? Not everything is from scratch. So, now, here's his chicken. I'm not going to touch his chicken yet because I don't really want to get salmonella poisoning. I'm going to season my meat first. This is mashed potato. This is mashed sweet. So, I'm doing it the easy way. Could you please pass me the container of cheese from the refrigerator?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, I'm just going to season this. I know it's got a lot of fat, but it's coconut oil, so put coconut oil on it just so the seasonings stick to it. And then I don't buy pre-grated anything because it doesn't melt correctly. Right, now, garlic. Going to use a metric ton of garlic. Thank you very much. Right, metric ton of garlic is going onto my pork chops. So, just rub them in like so. And then these go in the oven and then we can sort out the rest of the goodness. Oops, I didn't turn them over. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Right, turn that over. My dinner is going to take about 45 minutes. My partner's dinner won't take that long, so I'm not going to start his dinner until mine is almost done. Going to put some, I think I'm going to put some teriyaki sauce on top of my pork because I like the sweetness. That's the only reason why. But, you know, I am going to be having vegetables. We are going to be having broccoli. And in the UK, we all like a good mashed weed, apart from my partner. So that's what I'm going to be having with my dinner. And he's going to have the 2 little chicken breasts with some mashed potato and a bit of cheese and doctoring that up. So that's what that looks like. It's just garlic, teriyaki seasoning, and so on. I'm going to wash my hands now and put that in the oven because that's going to take a good 45 minutes to cook that. So I'm going to leave this here so I can dry my hands. Right, it's going in the oven. Right now it's gas mark 7. I will turn it down as it goes. Let me just I'm going to cut the broccoli. Right, I don't have any salt, so let's see what I'm going to put in. Broccoli. Here we go, vegetable seasonings. Stick some of that in, as you can see. And then I'm just going to cut the crowns off of this. I will season the chicken shortly, but that's going to go in the air fryer, and that will only take a matter of minutes. These take a matter of minutes. So basically, it's just me waiting on the pork chops, to be fair. Right, where did you put that butter? So I put that other butter away, this cheap one, because I like salted butter. Can't get better than salted butter. So drop that there. What I do is just open it, plop it on a thing, and it's good to go. Right, I don't need to use this cheese. Right, I'm gonna cut these crowns off, stick them in the water. Right, let's cut the crowns off. I mean, if you like the stalks, go ahead. But, you know, we don't like the stalks, so I'm going to turn this on, but I'm going to turn this on low. Actually, I don't need the water boiling, so I'm just going to fill that up. And then I will be back to show you how things are going. I just thought I'd show you what I do with the cheese. Buy a block like this and it's much cheaper. And then just grate it, because if you buy it already grated, it doesn't melt as good and it doesn't taste as good. So, you know, it takes time, but if you want your food to taste nice, it's the way you have to do it. So, that there is half of one of those that I just grated. I'm not sure whether I'm going to decide to put one of my pork chops in the air fryers. I'm just heating them up at this precise moment, just to see, because his chicken is going to go in one. So let's see. I'm not sure. Well, that's going to have to sit back like that. Right, just 1 minute. Right, I'll be back and show you. Right, now I'm going to season Darren's chicken breast. As you see, they're not very big, so I'm going to, the one that's thick, I will flay it, because otherwise it's not going to be cooked at the same time. It's going to go in one of the air fryers, and then that way I will put one of the pork chops, I think, in the air fryer. Not sure yet, but that's that chicken fillet, so that's good. Now I'm going to season this chicken, show you what I season it with. So it's going to be garlic, and then I've got this thing called banging chicken, if I can find it. Oh, MSG. Can't go wrong with the MSG. MSG, come on. That one's empty. Of course it's empty. But don't worry, I've got another one. We've always got a spare on hand. Right, MSG going in. MSG on the other side. And then my banging chicken seasoning. I don't have a lot, so whatever that is, maybe a teaspoon. I need to get more of that. That's that done. Maybe a bit of soy sauce just for colour. Let me rinse my hands a second. I'm going to put a bit of dark soy sauce on there just for a bit of flavour, if I can undo it. Oh, who hates undoing things? It's terrible. Right, so, you know, please sound off in the comments if you have any suggestions for me to cook. I can cook a variety of things. It's just that I live on disability, so it's very difficult for me to keep coming up with different recipes. I'm showing you that how you can live on, you know, basic income. Right, rinse that hands because it's been touching that. Right, that's 7 minutes, let's put that. That's the mashed potato, but I will be putting garlic. This is the root mash, this is mine. Right, this goes back in the kitchen. This goes back in the kitchen. I mean, not the kitchen, in the refrigerator. Right, I'll be back and let you know how things are getting on. Hello guys, while we're waiting for the pork to start cooking, I am going to do a Caesar salad on the side. Yes, I'm very lazy. It all comes pre-packaged. My husband doesn't like any of the croutons and things, which is perfect for me because I love it. So, this is what's happening. Right, they come in a packet, croutons. So does Parmesan cheese. And so does the dressing somewhere. Right, so some of that on there, bit of that on there. Right. Right. Tomatoes, let's cut them. Don't worry, I'm not going to cut my hand. I do cut the tomatoes into my hand, but don't worry, I'm a pro, so I'm not going to hurt myself. He doesn't like a lot of salad, so I've gave him the basic bare minimum. If he wants to put dressing, he can. I know Caesar salad does not come with regular cheese, but I make things different, so. Right, that's that. That's that. I'm going to cut mine into quarters and quarters again. I might cut my husband's in the same way. I am trying to make better things for you, but like I said, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. That way, any money that goes into my YouTube will go into buying food, where, you know, I can then make different dishes. I cook Spanish dishes, I cook all sorts. You know, my children are Peruvian, so, you know, I can cook very well. I just bung this in here for 3 minutes. Right, as you see, the Caesar salad's done, so I'll be back soon.